And we say good morning to you. We're broadcasting live on the road. We got set up. We made it over here, and we did not get a ticket, which is good. And so we're setting up and ready to go here. We're live at the Chick-fil-A on People Street, Elizabethton show, or in Johnson's area. Show number, we left Elizabethton. Show number 2456 here on this 4th day of March 2026. Ready for some sports. Yeah, got lots to talk about. My man's here. He's got his Rome something. Rome Emperor's ball cap on. Our buddy Andrew Smith from the Johnson City Press. Mr. Baseball is going to join us. Mr. Birchfield's due to join us as well. So we had lots to cover. We've got college basketball. We've got college football. We've got World Baseball Classic. We've got the basketball bracketing from tonight's regionals for the girls, the championships, and the guys' results from last night. So we have lots to cover and lots to tell you. And so we'll put him to work and get him going here. Let's get it started with the national anthem. We always, again, get that going along with we dedicate our show to the man who hung on the cross. And there's another good verse today. It's a good one. They're all good, but some just seem to be better than others at times. So let's get it cranked up. Where are we here? How about it? Let's crank it. The Kingdom Airs from Dollywood on the Tom Taylor Sports.
One, two. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show, he's here, obviously. He's ready to go. Here's our buddy Andrew Smith with the Rome Emperor, is that right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, Rome Emperor. So, wow, high school basketball, lots to cover here. And we'll do that here in just a second. I want to get your take on this lady from the Lady Vols. Kind of an interesting story. I see both sides of this story. If you missed it, we were off yesterday, so we were on the road to Granger. By the way, if you want to know how far it is, it's 164 miles round trip down to Granger and back. Hello, Floyd Navy. Hello, Johnny Markland. So, Kaya Wynn, reserve guard of the Tennessee women's basketball team, quit. She's leaving the team. Said what she felt was a slight on senior day. It was a breaking point for her. Now, she sat out last year with a torn Achilles tendon. So she was out. Didn't play. She's on the team this year. Hasn't played much. Lost a regular season finale against Vanderbilt on Sunday. She did not play in the game. She appeared in only 9 games this season after missing all of last year because of an Achilles tendon injury. Spent 5 years with the program. So she quit the team yesterday because she can get to play on senior day. Okay, I see her point, but I also see Kim Caldwell's point. I'm going to get his take here. Point, counterpoint. Kim Caldwell in a tailspin. They play tomorrow night, play the win of Alabama, Missouri in the SEC tournament. Not having the kind of season they expect at Rocky Top of the Lady Vols basketball program. I get that. Totally get it. She's out there to win games. Okay, she didn't play her. So should she have played her? Maybe start her for a minute or two. But again, the heat's on her. She's got to come out of the gate and establish herself against the number 5 team in the country, Vanderbilt. Some would say, what would be the hurt to put her out there, Miss Win, for a minute or two on Senior Day? I see that point. Some teams will do that. They'll start all seniors on a baseball game or a basketball game, primarily basketball. They'll start all seniors for a minute or two or whatever as a token of the appreciation for them in the program. I get that. On the other side, Miss Wynn, all right, you start the SEC tournament. I'm going to get his take in a second. I'm going to set this up. I want to see what he thinks. So the SEC tournament starts tomorrow. You've been to all the practices, all the two-a-days, whatever you've gone through, the scrimmages, the games. Here we are down to the wire now, the SEC tournament, and you walk away from the team. Is that being selfish? All the attention's on her. And that's exactly what it is. It's all we're hearing about down in Knoxville. It's the fact she left the team. Caldwell wouldn't play her. So she's got her feelings hurt, and she left. So Jersey Wolfenbarger, also, who appeared in 18 games this season, also did not play in Sunday's game. She's a senior. So it's not just Ms. Wynn. So the other 3 seniors who play a lot, Barker and Robertson and Spearman, all have started multiple games. They did play, obviously. So Lady Vols number 6 seed played the winner of the Alabama-Missouri game. Tennessee at 16-12. They've lost 9 out of the last 11, including the past 6. So, first off, good morning. How are you?
I'm good. I'm
so,
good.
what is your take on it? I see both sides. I think we'll lean towards the Tennessee Vol program instead of her because why would you quit at this point? I mean, I see this all the time. Guys or girls get down to the end of whatever sport they're in and say, I'm just going to quit after all that time they put into the program, all that energy spent, all that, just walk away. So, what's your take on this, sir, to get it started?
I mean, I'm with you. I see both Kyra Wynn's point and Kim Caldwell, the program's point in this, but I might have a slight lean toward Kyra Wynn here just because I'm kind of the mindset of as a token, a token minute or two early in the game when you're pretty confident it can't get away from you no matter how bad or good it goes. That probably would have been the route I would have thought to have gone with it for the seniors on Senior Day. Give them a courtesy start, play them a minute or two, then get your regular rotations going. But I'm sure it definitely is frustrating from the program perspective that she was there 5 years, every practice, all of these things, and she's no longer there. Certainly more drama in what has been a drama-filled past couple months.
Oh, yes.
For the Lady Vols program, so it's not the kind of thing you want to be talking about ahead of a conference tournament.
Well, no, it's a total distraction from the team. And, whether that was designed or not, when you have to think it would be, you walk away from the team right before the tournament starts. What's everybody going to talk about? Well, they're already losing. Everybody's already on her to get rid of her. So I don't know if they get rid of her or not. I don't think so. I think you give her another year. So it'll be interesting to see how many of these ladies transfer out. After losing to South Carolina, they pulled this quote back out, said we had a lot of quit on our team tonight. When we're not comfortable and things don't go our way, have a team that'll just quit on you. You can't do that in big games. That's a quote from Coach Caldwell. Is that what you tell? I mean, that's pretty much what happened, but is that what you say? You call them out? It's not worked. If you look at the record, they've lost 6 in a row and 9 out of the last 11. So calling them out publicly and saying, you guys quit on me, that's not accomplished the goal, I don't think. I'm thinking it's a little reverse psychology, I think. But anyway, it didn't happen. It's not happening. They play the winner tomorrow night of the Alabama-Missouri game played today. And so we'll see. They will play in the second round of the SEC tournament. Tennessee at 16-12, 8-8. You go with Miss Wynn, I go with the program. But I do see her point, to a point. But if I was going to, I guess what the breaking point was, the senior game. Samaj Clark's in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Getting her little lunch. The player of the year, Milligan University. How about that? That's pretty cool. She comes over, I may let you jump up real quick and let her slide in the seat.
That's fine.
Because that's an unexpected treat. Samaj. Of course, that's good. Don't go too far, but I want you to get your take on this. And we'll get on to the high school basketball, the sectional championships tonight for the ladies. Got some great games going on. The boys played last night. They'll play tomorrow night. We got our hearts broke, 65-60 final by Greenville. Eliminated the Lady Balls. Eliminated the Cyclones. And we lost Evan Chambers, which is huge. I'm not sure the extent of his injury, but he went down midway in the fourth quarter, and it was a different ballgame after that. So, but Bo Armstrong came in and did his best. Let's get Miss Clark in here real quick. Look at you. Come over here and talk to me, lady. What a treat.
I usually see you over at Elizabethton.
Yeah. You normally see me, Elizabeth. I'm over here on Wednesdays over here.
Okay.
Player of the Year in the AAC.
Yes.
Samaj Clark brings it every game.
Yes, sir.
How you doing?
I'm doing well.
Yeah.
I'm on my lunch break right now.
Are you really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You got practice today?
I do later tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I
So-
think we practice at like 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock? So we were occupied with Elizabeth and basketball. I did the first game, first day against Montreat.
Right.
Guys struggled a little bit. You got better in game 2 and game 3, right?
Right. Yes. It was I mean, they were all good games, but that Pikeville game was close, and then that Reinhardt game was even closer. It felt like the whole time, you know.
Nail biter.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So we win the championship,
We did.
regular season and tournament championship.
Yes.
She's player of the year in the league, understandably so. And Coach Greer is the coach of the year in the league, understandably so. You all got your drawings yet? You know you got
That's on Thursday.
tomorrow.
They
you find out.
released yesterday. They released all the sites, the potential sites, but they'll do like the bracket tomorrow. So
I love calling this ladies' games. 2 years in a row, we've had no expression. J.C. Jenkins last year just played. She could have scored 20 points and be over 20. No expression.
absolutely.
This young lady to my left here, same thing. She could be 20 or 0, and I love it. So I met your dad.
Did you?
Oh, yeah, I met him
Yeah.
a couple games back. He said, I'm all over the road. I'm doing this. I'm screaming, hollering, I'm animated, smudge.
Yeah,
There you go.
complete opposites.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah, for sure.
One of the cool things about doing these games, you get to meet these ladies and hang out with them and just learn about who they are and what they are. You're majoring
Yeah,
in what?
yeah. I'm nursing.
Mhm.
Yes.
So are you nursing today? You're in class today.
Yeah, I'm over here at this outpatient facility today.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Do they know who you are? Do they know?
I'm not sure. I don't tend to bring it up very
No,
much.
you don't think that's not your style. But anybody be around this young lady, you're going to be good at whatever you do. So
I appreciate that.
we have unfinished business. We have a tournament. Last year we won the first game, lost the second game, right?
Right.
So we want to
Hoping
get
to
on
make
that.
it to Sioux City this year.
Sioux City, Iowa
Hoping.
for the Nationals.
Yeah.
So there's satellite sites, and then the final 32, final 16,
think.
Sweet 16 go to the national tournament in Sioux City, Iowa.
Yes.
We're talking about the NAIA and the Milligan Lady Buffs, and they've had a great year. The Coach Rickards, the bowling coach of the year.
Right. I saw that.
Our swim teams both won championships.
Yeah.
Let me think who else. Track and field. They're the track and field champion of the conference again. Our basketball team for the ladies wins the regular season and the tournament. It's good to be Buff.
It is. It is.
So I know you got to go. So in closing, look out there and tell them why Milligan University, apart from basketball, just as a student athlete, why it's such a special place.
I mean, it's really the community environment. You know, the first day you're on campus, everybody's welcoming you, and whether it's professors, teachers, or just random people you see in the sub, it's really I'd say it's a community, I guess.
Yeah. Been a great
Special
experience.
place.
It is a special place. She's a special lady.
Thank you so
I
much.
love calling you. I love this lady.
Thank you
She's
so
just a
much.
gamer. I tell my granddaughter, come watch the games. Said, play like Samaj, play like JC. Just play. Don't
It's
show
fun
it.
that way.
You get knocked to the deck, you just get up. I'm
Yeah.
thinking I'd get up mad in the wet end. You just get up, going down the floor and school them on the other end.
Right.
That's what you do.
yes.
You take it to them.
Absolutely.
Go back to work.
Thank
You're
you so
awesome.
much.
Thank you,
Have
dear.
a nice day.
Yep. Cameo, special treat. In here to pick up some lunch at Chick-fil-A. We're on People Street here in Johnson City. We're talking live to our buddy, Andrew Smith, Sports Writer, Johnson City Press. So in closing, you side with Win, I side with the team, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
But we're in America. We can't disagree about anything anymore. If we can, then I'll start giving you labels and names. That's
Yeah, and I'll
exactly
start
right.
throwing fisticuffs.
It's so asinine. I mean, so he disagrees. I think the girls should have stayed on the team, not made a big splash, and been a big distraction from the team the day before the SEC tournament. They got enough going on down there. They don't need this. So I'm with Coach Caldwell, and I'm with the program. Shouldn't have done it. Poor timing. I understand how she got her feelings hurt, but I still think it's wrong. He says she should have played for a couple of minutes on senior day. I get that too. I see both sides. I'm going to take the programs because she's under the gun. She's out there. I mean, she's so the question is, what's it going to hurt to let her play a minute or two? And I see that too. But my point to what we're saying is, in this country right now, for whatever reason, the temperature and the thermometer is, if you disagree with me, then you're just wrong, and we start throwing labels at you and all that, which is crazy. So anyway, he disagrees, and that's okay. Hello, Jonathan Morton. Hello, Jimmy Stout. Hello, Becky Muncie. We're live here at Chick-fil-A in Johnson City. We have the chicken sandwich meal, and we have the root beer floats. Got the floats and the swirls going on right now. Coming up on Monday, the brand new sandwich, which is the Jalapeno Ranch Club. That's the new sandwich coming out for the spring and summer. And that. Hello, sir. How you doing?
Hello, Tom Taylor.
You doing good?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. He's a good man right there. That's the cool thing about this show. We do these shows out on site. You don't know who you go right into. Now Friday at Food City, it's like a who's who. All these people come in, and of course you get a chance to meet them. So, and we like that. So let's jump in here and take a look at some girls basketball. Regional championships tonight. You good with that? Ready to go?
Yeah, let's do it.
4A basketball tonight. Morristown East, Sevier County, and Farragut and Bearden. Our teams are out, so there's those games. That's four really good teams in competition.
Yeah, it really is. The only team I've admittedly gotten to see at all this year is Morristown East out of those four, but they are very deserving of their spot in that region championship game. But it's a tough task going to play Sevier County at Sevier County. Don't necessarily envy that trip, having played in that building.
You going to cover it?
No, sir.
No.
I'll be at Single A tonight.
Okay, we'll get to that in a second. AAA tonight, 3A, Daniel Boone and Greenville, and Cock County Northview Academy. That's the four left on that side of the bracket of the regional. So Daniel Boone and Greenville, we've seen both. Flores the other night had 39 points for Daniel Boone, lit him up like a Christmas tree. She can play. And I was there, and quite frankly, unselfishly, she passed the basketball. Flores could have had 50 the other night. I mean, she's that good. Had 39. They had no answer for her, of course. Nobody has all year long. And Cherokee didn't. They beat them, 80 to 54. So Greenville knocks off the Lady Cyclones, beat them by 23. We ran out of gas, and so Greenville moves on. Boone, Greenville, who do you like tonight?
I like Boone. They
yeah.
have been the best team I've seen
Yeah.
on the girls' side this
Long
whole
time.
season.
Yeah.
So it's hard for me to not see them taking care of Greenville and getting to host a sectional game.
Yep, Cock County and Northview Academy will be on the other side of that bracket. So the winner of tonight's game will play the loser of that game and vice versa. So Boone would be at home on Saturday at 7 o'clock for a chance to get to the state tournament in 3A. So that's one of our local teams. Greenville's a good ball club, but I'm telling you, till I saw them, and I've seen them 3 times head-to-head against Elizabeth, and I sat and watched the game the other night. The parts and pieces, they're there. I mean, it's the real deal. They've got weapons galore. Story, Britton, Flores, Wilson. I like the little girl comes off the bench, Piper Ball. I mean, they're just parts and pieces are interchangeable for Coach John Good. And so they're going to be tough to beat. And I don't think Greenville will tonight. So in 2A basketball, you have Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg, Pittman, McMinn Central, and Kingston. That's on down the road. So in single A, this should be a barn burner, to say the least. Unaka and North Green are playing at Happy Valley tonight.
Yes, sir.
Unaka and North Green. And the other side of the bracket is Coalfield and Oneida. So Unaka and North Green, of course, Unaka win that double overtime thriller over Cloudland, 70 to 67 in double overtime.
Yep.
So Unaka or North Green, who do you like there?
I like Unaka right now. They've kind of had North Green's number throughout the course of the year. They're playing some good basketball. That was a very difficult win for them going up against Cloudland on Monday. I was up at Washburn for that game. By the way, Washburn, a haul. Up in rural Granger County. It was a fun game to be a part of, and at this point, if they were able to survive that one, I see them taking care of North Green, and also there's the add motivation. You don't want to go to Coalfield on Saturday. That is assuming Coalfield's able to win Region 2, that's a tall task.
Coalfield's that good?
Coalfield has been that good for a little bit now.
They are the team? Okay. All right. So, hello, Jonathan Morton. How you doing, sir? By the way, your daughter, You have to go back and watch the tour of schools of Elizabeth. Maddox was on the show and did a phenomenal job. She was one of our guest students this morning on the show. All right, so the boys tomorrow night, they finished things up last night. So the boys tomorrow night will go like this: Sevier County and Marable in 4A, and Farragut and Bearden. So what do you know about these games? Anything?
Not a ton. I've not really gotten to see any of those teams play much, but it should be two very good basketball games, I would think.
Good answer. Way to go. Hello, Sam Heron. He can't hear me. One of our great umpires. Hey, Sam. You got a game today? Back at it. How many years? He's 10 years old. Pretty good. 42 years as an umpire. He started when he was 10 years old, so there you go. Sam Heron. Hey, when he calls balls and strikes, he sells the call. You know what the call is. If I'm up in the broadcast booth, you don't have to wonder. If Sam's making the calls behind the plate, you know exactly. It's not because some of them will you kind of wait. It's like, but this one, he emphatically lets you know strike. Take care, Sam. Yep. 3A basketball. Greenville, Tennessee High, Fulton, and Clinton. Greenville, Tennessee High. What do you think?
This will be a good one. I've gotten to see Tennessee High a little bit more than I've gotten to see Greenville this year, but both those teams have had really good years. For me, I'm looking at Tennessee High. Can they be balanced? Are they going to just rely on one or two guys, or can they get contributions up and down? When they're balanced, that's when they're at their best. So if they're able to get that balance up and down the lineup, I like Tennessee High.
They beat Volunteer last night by 14. Greenville, of course, knocked off Elizabethton 65-60 in an upset. They had only won 8 games coming in. They're now 9-20. And so the Cyclones will always be what if. Don't make excuses, but your leading scorer in the game had 17 points, goes down, crumpled in a heap. It looks to be a pretty significant injury. I'm not a doctor. I've not heard the update. They kept saying last night a torn ACL, but I'm not a doctor. Don't pretend to know that, but I'm sure he went to get an exam today. But the bottom line is, he was leading the scoring of the team. He had 17 points and goes down in the fourth quarter. Point guard, leading scorer in the game, huge void. Bo Armstrong came in, did the best he could. Wasn't Evan Chambers. They win 65-60. Making excuses? No, it's just reality. You take that guy off the court, that's a big hole to fill in anything. And looking forward, more importantly, or not more importantly, but just as important, he's the starting second baseman of the baseball team. So then that becomes problematic for Mike Korn. Our first game's Monday. So if he can't go baseball, then it's a domino effect. But let's hope for the best. Anyway, he went out. Kudos to Greenville. They won the game, 65-60. They move on. We don't. We get ready for baseball. 2A boys basketball. Unicoi County and Gatlinburg Pittman. We'll have to go down to GP tomorrow night. Unicoi County's a long haul, but they got Jackson Simmons. You got him on the floor, you got a chance.
Yeah, you absolutely do. He's a guy that can absolutely take over the game scoring the basketball. There's a reason he's a Mr. Basketball finalist. He is a special talent, basketball bloodline, and it's apparent when you get to see him play. He's a smart player and a very talented scorer, obviously.
So you have 2 Miss and Miss Basketball finalists here in Northeast Tennessee, which I think is phenomenal. The girls, obviously, Andrea Flores from Down Moon had 39 the other night against Cherokee. And then Jackson Simmons, who's a Milligan signee, is Mr. Basketball finalist from Unicoi County. Only 3 in the state. So you got 3 girls and 3 guys. Are going to name it next week. On the 10th will be the announcement for Mr. and Miss Basketball in the state. What it would be really cool. What a coup to be able to have them both come back up here. So Mr. Basketball, Mr. Jackson Simmons, and Miss Basketball, Miss Andrea Flores. That's what I'm hoping for. We'll see what happens. Single A boys basketball. Tomorrow night championship, Unaka and Hampton. That ought to be a rocker. And Oneida and Harriman. So Unaka and Hampton, Carter County showdown.
Yep, and they're moving that game to Happy Valley as well, instead of having to go back to Washburn. Got word of that unofficially last night, but it's became official this morning. That will not be at Washburn. That will be at Happy Valley.
Awesome.
Should be a very fun game. It was a fun one in the district championship. It's a rematch. When I talked to Ned Smith after the boys, Hampton boys won last night, he didn't say there was a chip on their shoulder because they had went unbeaten in regular season conference play and then lost the district championship. He just said he gave the correct answer. We're taking it a game at a time. Unaka's going to be who's next. But there's a part of me that thinks there's a little chip on that group's shoulder for losing. And, you look at Unaka, what a fantastic year they have had to this point. Their first region championship appearance since 2005. A big moment for Aaron Duggar in that program. So it should be a fun one there at Happy Valley tomorrow night.
Showdown. Tonight the girls play there.
Tonight the girls play there. Tomorrow the boys.
7 o'clock tip-off, by the way. Hello, Patsy Lyons. How you doing, dear? Jimmy Stout down in Georgia watching. Thank you. We took yesterday off. It was a long week. 164. You went to Washburn?
I went to Washburn.
Did you check the mileage? Because I know.
It was. I know from my house it was at least 100 miles. One way. So
Yeah.
it was at least 200
Yeah.
round trip the past 2 days. So I am very grateful that the girls championship is not up there again. I like the drive. It's not a bad drive, but I'll take Happy Valley over Washburn.
10 minutes from the house.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's so much closer.
And it's tough on you. It's tough on the media. But think about the players. You go on a school
absolutely.
bus, 100 miles one way, get out, play the game. Then get back in the bus, and try and stretch your legs out and all that. Of course, come back doesn't matter. But going down there, you're stoved up. You're riding around in a bus for 100 miles. And buses don't go fast. It takes a while to get there. You get out and have to play a basketball game of the significance and magnitude you have. It's a biggie. So, yeah, and, of course, you can't do anything about it. It is what it is. You got to go travel because this year it's their turn to host the tournaments down in their neck of the woods, down in Region 2. So, I get that. So, tonight's game, Unaka and North Green will be at 7 o'clock at Happy Valley. I would get there early if I were you.
Yeah, that's
to
the
say
plan.
the least. Tomorrow night, I'm talking about the fans out there. I know you'll be there, but I'm talking about the fans too. If you want to go, I would get there early because it's going to be, I guarantee you, standing room only. It's a great venue. It's an old throwback gym at Happy Valley. Love it. Reminds me of Hoosiers. So, but you better get there because the seats are limited. And then tomorrow night, as we said, Unaka, Carter County matchup. A lot at stake. 7 o'clock tomorrow night. So, two big ball games, and so there's a lot of action going on still left. Our local teams. So, you look down the line. You think any of these teams can make it down to the big dance?
Yeah, on the boys' side of things, I like this Hampton team. They had that hiccup in the district championship, but overall, I think that they are built to make it to Murfreesboro. Unaka has a shot. When you have John Harden, he is a force, a 6'9". Nobody hardly has that size. So I think you've got at least a shot there if you're Unaka. Anytime you got Jackson Simmons, you got a shot if you're Unicoi County. On the girls' side of things, it's hard to not say Daniel Boone, and I like Unaka as well there. So those are some of the teams that I'm more familiar with that I think have a really good shot to get to Murfreesboro by this time next week.
I've been at this a while, so I had heard the hype of Daniel Boone. And I said, okay, I'm going to believe it when I see it. Well, I've seen it. I'm a believer. They can play. So they're as good as advertised. And, again, the weapons they bring to the table, as I said earlier, there's so many of them. You key on Story. And, look, I guess it could happen, but I don't think in the realm of a basketball game all the stars are going to all have a bad night the same night. Guess it could happen, but I don't think so. So if Story's off, then you go to Flores. Flores off, you go to Laney Britton. If she's off, then you go to Masters or Wilson or Ball, like the other girls on the team. I don't have it in front of me. But I just think there's too many weapons. They can't all go south in the same game. So that makes it very tough to defend, certainly tough to scout and get ready for them. So, and I guess the argument could be another team down the road would have the same thing. 3 or 4 team players you got to defend. And so it's very possible. But anyway, it is coming up. Daniel Boone is as good as advertised. It's real simple. Till I saw him in person, I kept hearing all season long how good they were. Okay, we'll see. Well, been at this a while. I'll be shocked if they don't get down to the state tournament. So, but they've got to play good tonight, and they got to play good on Saturday for the sectional, and then you'll see what happens when you get down there. But you got to get there first. So we'll see. You're a Braves guy. Bad news.
I'm glad we're talking about this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jerickson Profar popped a second time
Yeah.
for performance-enhancing drugs. He'll be out the entire 2026 season. How dumb do you have to be
He's pretty dumb.
to get caught twice within a calendar year? It was like 5 days into the regular season last year when that 80-game suspension came down for the first go-round, and he used the excuse of him. He took something to, him and his wife were trying to conceive. He took something and it turned out to be on the banned substance list. I didn't necessarily buy it, but I'm like, okay, I'll give you a little bit of grace there. Maybe that's true. Who knows? Yeah, no, there's no getting around this one. This one is bad. The only positive that really comes from it on the Braves side of things is you get $15 million. You don't have to pay a salary. That comes back into your pockets to hopefully, please, dear, all that is holy, do something with that money. Sign a pitcher, sign Andrew McCutchen, do something with it. Because if it goes into the pockets of the Liberty Media shareholders, I am going to have a conniption fit. So, yes, not a great situation.
He's
guy
a
you
moron. He's a moron.
Oh, absolutely. He's
I just
stupid.
call it like it is.
Yeah.
So the rules is you get caught the first time is 80 games, which he did. He served 80
Yep.
games last year, which hurt the Braves. So now he comes out again yesterday.
See you later, big fella.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for saying hello. So, hang on a second. Excuse me. So then you get caught the second time for the same reason, PED, performance-enhancing drugs. And so the second penalty in Major League Baseball is the whole year, 162, including playoffs. He's out till 2027. The third plateau is you're kicked out of baseball. That's the next one. So if I'm drinking this lemonade right here, I'll just show you a stupid analogy. I'm drinking this lemonade, and I know last year I got in trouble drinking this lemonade. Cost me 80 games. What is the one thing I'm not going to do this year? I'm not going to get anywhere close to this lemonade to take the same chance of doing again. I know this is a goofy analogy, but that's exactly what happened. So he's now out for the whole year. So it affects, obviously, the offensive firepower. He had 14 home runs and 16 doubles when he came back and played. So he was productive in the second half of the season. I mean, he played good defense, too. So he was a big shot in the arm of the Braves. You lose that now. Now you get his money. He's working on, well, he's living unpaid. I don't know what he's living on, but he's not going to get paid, and he shouldn't. So he's cost the team a lot in a lot of different ways. So you take that money, as you said, go out and find somebody else.
Just go do something. Make a trade. Make a signing. Please do something.
Sign Greg Salyer. Sign
It's
somebody.
somebody. I'm
warm
not
body,
picky at
that's
this
it.
point.
No.
And the thing
Even
about
me.
it is too.
Would you sign me?
Yeah.
You've never seen me throw or catch. I may not be able to walk or juke
You
up.
at least would have the availability, and I can trust you're not on performance-enhancing drugs.
I wouldn't be on dope. I know that.
Yeah,
And I'm
exactly.
not stupid.
So
well, there's days, but no.
yeah, no, you're not that stupid. None of us are that stupid, I don't think. But another thing, it feels blatantly obvious that the career year Jerickson Profar had in 2024 with the Padres that got him this contract with the Braves, there's no way that is real. There's just no way. And how did he mask it that whole year? It just
Stay calm.
befuddles the brain.
Stay calm.
It
Your face
befuddles my brain.
Your face is getting red. Stay calm. We're gonna
Yeah.
be all right.
Yeah,
The
I'm
Braves,
sorry. It's
so.
just
So you keep getting.
how can someone be so dumb? I'm sorry. It's just
So you constantly keep getting bad news.
Yeah.
I mean, you had Swellenbach's not ready.
Waldrop's not ready.
Waldrop's not ready. You got Profar now that's out for the year. So
It feels like it's a rerun of last year, which feels like it was a rerun of 2024. We are in Groundhog Day.
yeah,
This is Groundhog Day.
I think you got to switch teams. I think you gotta
I'm not. No,
gotta be a
I've never
Reds
been
guy.
that kind of guy.
Oh come on, you got to be a Reds guy. Come on.
I don't
think,
dislike the Reds, but I'm not a switch teams guy. They're my team. I did see them win a championship. Apparently, that came with a big cost. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. All right. Get you some lunch. Thank you for coming by.
Appreciate it, Tom.
Where you working at tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night, I think I'll be at Hampton Unaka, but I have not heard for certain on that.
But tonight you will definitely.
Tonight,
be.
I will definitely be at Happy Valley for Unaka North Green.
Big showdown. All right. Get you some lunch, and remain calm. You
Yeah,
get worked
yeah.
up. So he's an idiot. He's a moron. Ain't nothing you can do about it. As the old boy says, you can't fix
Fix
stupid.
stupid.
So, and if the guy's sitting there, he may deck me, but I would tell him the same thing. I said, dude, Why would you get anywhere close to the same drug that got you in trouble last year? I mean, that's just not too bright. And the Braves, their press release was, "We're extremely disappointed." That's a nice way of saying they're PO'd at what he did. So, all right, quick break. Mr. Baseball's here talking about the Braves and more. We'll be right back after this. Show number 2,456 on our way to 2,500. We'll be right back after this on the Tom Taylor Sports. We're talking to Joseph Taylor, one of our great sponsors here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports. And what's going on at Ivy Hall Nursing Home?
Ivy Hall, we would love to have short-term rehab patients. If you go in for knee surgery, shoulder surgery, stuff like that, you need a little bit of rehab, please consider Ivy Hall. We have private rooms for our short-term rehab patients. We offer physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy, full-time respiratory therapy. We'd love to take care of you.
Looking for help? Looking for folks to work here?
Absolutely, 100%. If you want to come in, if you're a CNA, LPN, RN, you want to work in dietary, laundry, housekeeping, we would love to have you. You can go to ivyhallnursingHome.com and fill out an application. Somebody will certainly call you back if you put in an application.
Yep. So all these different folks, you take care of these different therapy programs, right?
Absolutely. We love the short-term patients. We love the long-term patients. Either one, we want to take care of anybody that comes our way, for sure.
Social media?
Social media, Ivy Hall Nursing Home on Facebook, and like I said, ivyhallnursingHome.com.
There you go. One of our great sponsors, folks. Love promoting them. Again, the great folks here in Elizabethton, sponsor of the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports, Ivy Hall Nursing Home. Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show, ready for our buddy Mr. Baseball's in the house. So I think we pretty well summed up Mr. Brevard. He's an
Andrew
idiot.
was a little passionate about that.
He was. Andrew got a little fired up, and I understand that.
I do. I get it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in all seriousness, the guy, I mean, he's a bonehead. Come on. Again, and I use that analogy I used before the break. If I drink out of that cup and the cup got me in trouble, why in the world would I go back to that cup again? I'd make sure that I was 100 miles away from that cup. But he went back to the same cup, performance-enhancing drugs. He's out for the year now. So financially, it's a shot in the arm for the Braves. They get his money to spend because he's not going to get it. But on the field, that's a big hit.
That is.
Big
That
hit.
is.
And I say big hit in a negative
So,
way.
Yeah, and Andrew made some good points, because we got to let's go back in his career. Jurickson Profar was the #1 prospect in baseball when he was in the minor leagues. Coming up through the Texas Ranger system, he was the #1 prospect for a couple years, actually, and so he had to be good, to get to that point. But then when he got to the majors, it was like it didn't transfer over, and then he like has an injury year, and then he comes back and he's like Superman. So I think he's right. How did he have that 2024 year? I think he was doing something then. I mean, you'd have to suspect it, if he gets caught before the 2025 season, which he did.
Yeah.
You got to think, well, okay, he was probably doing something at that point. And you know what happens if it happens the third time?
He's out.
He's done. It's
banned
over.
from baseball.
He is banned from baseball for life.
And at this point, I would have to lean that he's going to do it again. I mean, he didn't learn his lesson the first time. So.
Oh, you would think surely after twice, you would think he'll learn it. But, yeah, I don't know.
Here we are talking about him. He's out for the year.
Yeah.
He can't even be in the playoffs. He's totally
No,
gone.
he's gone. He's
until
done.
spring training next year.
Yeah.
If they play. So we could have a lockout.
That's true. That's true. We'll talk about that
Right now.
right now.
That's next. Yep.
Okay.
Collective bargaining
Wow.
agreement.
Yeah. Okay.
Is your mother watching?
Yeah, she's watching. Yeah.
Tom, you're so goofy.
And the Players Association is going to appeal his suspension too.
Oh, are they really?
Yeah, they are. On his
Profars?
behalf. Yeah, they are. They won't get anywhere with it.
I hope not.
No, they won't.
And
But
I got
they-
look. I have no dog in the fight, but if you're that dumb, you should serve the penalty.
Yeah.
So, I mean, as every time he get that belt off that nail in the closet, get ready to give me a whipping, and my brothers. Consequences for your choices.
Yeah.
You made a bad choice.
Yeah.
You shot the neighbor's window out with a BB gun. Yeah. Or
Oh my.
you flooded this or did that or flooded the toilet. Whatever we did wrong,
Yeah.
which was frequent and often and pretty intense. got that belt and said consequences for your choices. And we took one for the team.
Yeah.
Well, same with him.
Yeah.
He's dumb. Consequences for your choices.
Yeah.
I have no dog in the hunt for this guy. Wouldn't know if he walked in here. But it just wasn't smart on his part. Real simple. So let's
Yeah.
talk collective bargaining agreement. We don't want to strike next year,
We
but
don't.
what we got to do to make sure it doesn't happen.
I don't know how they're going to avoid it. I just don't, because I don't think the players are going to go for what it's going to take to fix baseball,
Right.
and so they're going to strike. If the owners come back with anything close, and I don't think they're even going to go close yet. I think they're going to try to do it over a period of time. I don't think they'll even try to jump at the whole thing with this bargaining agreement. But I think the players will just have a conniption. They're not for any type of salary cap whatsoever, and that's what it's going to take. I mean, there's just no two ways about it.
Well, you see the salaries going out there. I mean, Kyle Tucker's making $41,000 an inning. There's got to be a salary cap. And we go back to this. I'm going to let you answer this question. Who's paying for this?
The fans.
There you go. At some point, when you go to the ballpark, when you go and get a hot dog for $44 or whatever it's going to be, that's a little outlandish. My point is,
Yeah.
it's going to trickle down, folks. It sounds good on the front end. He's making $41,000 an inning, and that's just one of many of the Dodgers on the payroll. So who's going to pay for it? Somebody's got to pay for it. It
Yeah.
ain't going to fall out of the sky. We don't have a Major League Baseball doesn't have a money printing machine in one of the back rooms in New York. I mean, somebody's got to pay for it, and it's going to be the fans.
Yeah.
It's real simple.
Yeah.
Either at the gate, concessions, souvenirs, all the above, they got to pay for it. It's real simple. So the players want that opportunity to just keep it wide open. Owners are saying, I mean, it's what's next? Who's going to be the next big contract? I mean, we thought Ohtani was unbelievable, and it was. Then you thought it was one in between Ohtani and Kyle Tucker was Judge. It was somebody else got some unbelievable salary. Who am I thinking?
Yeah.
It was not Ohtani. It was somebody. Anyway, so now it's Tucker. Tucker blew that one out of the water.
Yeah.
So who's going to blow his $41,000 an inning? Who's going to blow that out of the water? And somebody will, unless they put a stop to it. And somewhere out there, I mean, I'm not an economist, but somewhere out there, it's got to come to a head. You can't just keep, because at some point, Tom and Greg won't be able to afford to go to the ballpark.
Right. And it's getting there.
It's getting there, and so who's
It
going
may
to?
already be there.
It may already be there. So who's going to pay for it? Then where are you going to get the money to pay his payroll? Because we can't afford to go to the ballpark.
Yeah.
TV television rights. Okay, that's only going to take you so far. I mean, it's not that bucket's not. It's not bottomless
Yeah,
either.
it's not.
So the players want to leave it as it is. Owners want a cap of sorts
Yeah.
to put a skid and to put a halt on these crazy prices. Who wins and how's it? I mean,
If you go simply by the math, there is no way the players can make an argument in this. I mean, there's just not. It has to stop. It has to stop.
yeah,
It can't keep going like it's going now.
it's greed is what it is.
Yeah, and there is absolutely no way that it can continue on.
No.
Or baseball will go bankrupt.
Yep.
And I mean, who wants that? I mean,
Here's-
then nobody's going to get anything.
You're the first one that said that, but you're right. At some point, they're going to go out of business.
They are.
No, not baseball. Oh yes.
Yeah, they will.
Yes, it will. It has to. Can't keep doing it this way. And the players should know that. So would I rather have a reduced, take a pay cut and have a paycheck, or stand out there with arms crossed and say, I'm not budging? Okay. We're going to turn the lights out of the stadium. Everybody's going to go home because we can't afford to pay you guys anymore.
Yeah.
And that's where we're headed.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah. And so the new guy, the new Tony Clark, his job is to represent the players, and the owners, I guess, represent themselves, right? At the table.
Yeah,
Deb?
yeah. Or MLB, like Rob Manfred and his group, sort of represents the owners. So
So when do we start talking
it won't be till after the World Series, really.
next year?
Yeah.
So this year's okay.
Yeah, we're. I mean, they may start talking a little bit before then, but I doubt it. We won't hear anything about it, between now and then. They'll wait till after the World Series, and then it'll start. It'll be hot and heavy, and you and I will be sitting here talking about it a lot. A
Yeah.
lot.
Because there'll be a lot of hurt feelings in there. A lot of
Oh yeah,
players, and then it'll get real ugly.
it will. It'll get ugly. There's no doubt about it. And I will be shocked if we're talking about spring training going on this time next year.
Yeah,
I'll be shocked
yeah.
if it's happening because I just don't see it. I think there's gonna be some kind of stoppage.
The craziest thing I read about all the time is this arbitration hearings.
Yeah.
Now, you're my pitcher, and I love you. You went 21 and 10, and you had 847 strikeouts, and you want more money. And then we get into the arbitration hearing, and I tell everybody on that side's making a decision. He ain't worth a plug nickel.
Yeah.
He don't deserve the money we paid him. But we loved on him up until we walked into the hearing room. And then all of a sudden, it's an adversarial situation.
Right.
Now I don't like him because he's getting ready to take more money out of my pocket. I'm the owner. And he's like, well, Greg wants $22 million. I'm willing to pay him $12 million. Well, who wins? The arbitrator sits over there with his arms crossed, and all of a sudden I'm running him down to show why he's not
Right.
worth $12 million or $22 million. His people are sitting there going, my guy is worth $22 million, and so you're at a loggerhead.
Yeah.
But we don't like each other, and we come out of the room and we shake hands, and now one of us wins, one of us loses.
Yeah.
Then we go to the ballpark and start playing. It's crazy.
And everybody's feelings are hurt.
Oh yeah, and we don't forget.
Right.
We foul it away.
Exactly.
I'm sitting over there, and Greg's running me down to the arbitrator and saying, he ain't this, he ain't that, he ain't worth that money. I'm going, really? Okay. Put that back here in file 13. Remember how I was treated in the arbitration?
Yeah.
And that's exactly how it works.
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
exactly what happens.
So,
Yeah.
and who got the big record this year? Who won the
Oh, Turk Scooble.
Scooble? Yeah.
Yeah.
Scooble wanted this.
He
Detroit
wanted-
wanted this. They went with Turk.
It was like
20 million.
32 million versus 19 million.
Yeah,
I think.
it
is
was
what
like
it
30
was.
to 19. Yes,
Yeah.
$13 million to the good.
Yeah.
Old Turk's $13 million richer
Yeah.
because they went with him. And so-
Well, he
but he's earned it.
he has.
He
Nobody deserves 32 million a year,
No.
in my opinion.
got it. No.
But with what other guys are being paid, yeah, he does.
Yeah. What else going on in baseball?
So, World Baseball Classic
Classic.
starts tonight,
Mm.
and they've been playing some games. You know, as the teams have been out there, and some of the World Baseball Classic teams were playing some MLB teams, and it was interesting because some of the World Baseball Classic teams won, some of them lost.
Yeah.
You know, and that's not a surprise because you know they're facing major league players, and you know so. And let's face it. I mean, you look at the teams and how they're made up. Some of the teams, you know, say United States and Japan and Dominican Republic. Some of those teams are powerhouses. I mean, they're like all-star teams. So you put them up against even a major league team, and you say, yeah, they probably got the advantage. So, you know, the funny thing, I don't know if you saw this clip or not, but they don't have the ball and strike appeals in the World Baseball Classic.
Oh.
They're not using that. That's only in Major League Baseball. They're not using that. You can't appeal called ball or strike.
Are they using ABS? Or just-
They are not. They're,
Okay, just regular umpires.
Yes, regular
Okay.
umpires. So funny thing was, Ronald Acuna Jr. He's playing for Venezuela, I believe it is, and you know the umpire calls a strike on him. He starts tapping his helmet like trying to call for the
For the
for the
challenge?
appeal. Yeah.
For the challenge?
and the umpire looks at him and says, "You don't have that here."
No comprende. We don't
Yeah,
have
you're
that.
not doing that.
No, we're not doing that.
So it's a strike.
Let's play ball.
Yeah,
Strike. Let's
yeah.
move on.
Yeah, I thought that was hilarious. That was just a really funny video.
I saw where Team USA thrashed the Giants yesterday
Yeah.
in an exhibition and then
Yeah.
kind of a tune-up.
It was like 15-1 or something
Yeah,
like
beat 'em
that.
like a
wasn't
drum.
it? Yeah, it was
So,
bad.
I wonder how that went with their new manager, Tony Vitello, out there
Yeah.
at the Giants. Probably not.
Probably not the
Probably didn't
greatest.
go well.
Yeah.
How'd my boy do? We tracked his progress in
I
spring
haven't
training?
even looked at what he's doing.
Let's
Let me
look him
see.
up.
Let's see.
While he's doing that, we'll tell you about the chicken sandwich meal. That's what they're showcasing right now here at Chick-fil-A in Johnson City. If you have an event coming up, you need catering possibilities, they can certainly do that here at Chick-fil-A in Johnson City. We're on People Street. And also right now they have the swirls and the floats, two different things. With all the soft drinks, you have Coke, you have root beer, you have Dr. Pepper, Diet Pepper, you have Coke Zero, you have High C, and you have Sprite. And you can use any of those to make a float using the ice stream, which is the ice cream here at Chick-fil-A. And you can do it with just the ice cream plumped into the cup, as they say, or you can float, or you can do a swirl, where the ice cream and the beverage of your choice is swirled together, which I got Monday when I was at Chick-fil-A in Elizabeth and got the root beer. Out of this world good. Really, really good. So,
I had one of those one day too, the root beer one. Yeah, it's
They're real good.
It is good.
and they use Barks root beer over there on the
Yes, they
soda
do.
fountain. So, all right, so you have.
So I have Rafael Devers' stats. So he's played in 3 spring training games.
Oh boy.
With 8 at bats. He is 0 for 8 with 1 RBI.
I hate that.
So it must have been like a
Bases loaded
sacrifice
walk.
fly or something like that.
Or
But
bases loaded walk or something.
yeah, something like that. But he's
0 for 8.
He's 0 for 8 in his
I
first
love
3 games.
He and Tony will square off where it's over with. He's going to be, you wait and see, he's going to be the Draymond Green of the San Francisco
Think.
Giants. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He will be problematic for Tony Vitello. You wait and see. So Big Raphael is 0 for
Yeah.
8 in spring training.
0 for 8 so far,
Yeah,
yes.
and it's early, but
Yeah, and if you remember how he started off the season last year,
yeah.
you remember it was bad.
Yeah.
I think in his first 20 at bats, he had like 16 strikeouts or
I
something
love it.
like that.
I love it.
Something ridiculously high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Then he turned it around.
birthday coming up, love to have a Raphael Devers ball card. You already gave me one.
I already
didn't
gave you one. You threw it out the window.
you? Yeah, I don't know where it's at. I have no clue where it's at. So,
Threw it out the window going down the interstate.
I think I did. I went, it's on I-26 somewhere. Yeah,
I'll see if I can come up with another one.
yeah.
See if I can find one with the Giants uniform.
It's kind of
this
mean.
time.
That was kind of rude of me to do that. I owe you an apology. You
Well.
gave us a gift, and I jokingly, actually, what happened, didn't really intend to do it. I had to, out the window, and it really did fly out of my hand, so I didn't really release it. It was just a bonehead move on my part. You like your new book? Did you check it out?
Yeah,
Andy?
I've been reading it. Yeah.
Pete Rose,
Yeah. First
Play-
chapter's about his dad. It's
Play
pretty cool.
Hungry. So what the name of
Yeah,
it is?
yeah. It's
Got
really
him.
good.
So for those of you out there going, I can't believe you threw his card out the window. Well, I got him a book
He gave me a book.
called Play Hungry, story about Pete Rose.
Yeah.
I flipped through it. I thought, I need to get him this book. And it's a good book, good read.
It's good, yeah. So first chapter's about his dad. Second chapter's about his, I guess it was elementary school principal and the leather strap that he had that Pete got to know very well.
Oh, yeah. I've seen that movie. Yeah.
Yeah. And
The
the
leather strap.
chapter was literally titled, it was the principal's name's leather strap. I think it's what the chapter is called.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and just all about his exploits trying to get through school.
Yeah. Peter
Yeah.
Edward Rose.
Yeah, he was not an A student, I don't think.
No. No, and I think he caused a lot of havoc in classroom. And
Yeah.
he had to feel the leather strap because of it. So he's got that book. So you got the
Yeah.
World Baseball Classic. If you had to pick a winner right now of this, because all these teams are chock full of talent.
Yeah.
Team USA, can they do it?
That's who I'm picking. I
Yeah.
mean, so they have this thing where you can pick, how all the pools and everything is going to finish up, and you get to pick 2 teams out of each pool to move on, and then you pick who's going to win in each little divisional thing that they're doing. And I picked Team USA to win it because I think they are just loaded. Japan's going to be good as well, though. I mean, anytime you got Otani.
Yeah.
And then some of the other guys that Japan has, they're going to be good as well.
Mm-hmm.
I like Dominican Republic as well. I think they'll be good. I don't know if you heard Alexei Ramirez has come out of retirement to play for Cuba at 44 years of age.
Wow.
Yeah. Hasn't played in several years. I don't remember how many years it is that it's been since he's played, but he's come out of retirement.
That's
Play
awesome.
for Cuba. 44 years old.
We're live at Chick-fil-A and John City talking to Mr. Baseball, Greg Sauer. If you would reach into my satchel over there, I can't reach it. We have the entire schedule. I would be glad to just hand me all those papers. There you go. I'm getting much more organized from old age. I think I am anyway.
Yeah, it's just a stack of papers now.
Just a stack. It's not,
it's not,
paper.
it's not just thrown in there.
No.
everywhere.
Willy-nilly, no.
Yeah.
15-1 was the exhibition Team USA, by the way.
Yeah.
So, and Mark DeRosa, the manager, loved it.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Paul Skeens pitched 3 efficient innings, giving up 1 run with 4 strikeouts. Giants pitcher Logan Webb, let's see, let me read this here. He will pitch in pool play, and then in the semifinals, if they advance, Giants pitcher Logan Webb pitched the first game Friday in the quarterfinals, and Mets starter Nolan McLean was slated for pool play in the finals. So they beat them
Yeah.
15-1 over the Giants. So
Yeah. Logan Webb, Tarek Skubal, Paul Skeens, and then McLean is the rotation.
Mhm.
That's in the first round. I'm like, that's pretty good.
Okay.
I would hate to think I had to face that.
No, that's pretty stout. Isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And did you see the Red Sox were playing the game? I forget who they're playing. Puerto Rico, I believe it was. And I don't know what happened exactly, but Puerto Rico needed a pitcher, so Boston loaned them a pitcher. The guy,
Really?
yeah, it's so hilarious to watch a video because the manager made a visit to the mound. All the infielders come in. The guy's out there pitching against the Red Sox in a Red Sox uniform, playing for Puerto Rico.
Like Puerto Rico. That is.
And he was Puerto Rican too,
Yeah.
so I thought that's kind of cool. But yeah, I thought that was neat. You just don't see that every day. But it looked funny when all the infielders and the manager come out and they're all wearing Puerto Rico uniforms. He's wearing a Red Sox uniform.
That is different. That's
yeah.
pretty neat.
Yeah.
Here are the pools. Again, it starts tonight. All right, Pool A is Puerto Rico, Cuba, Canada, Panama, and Colombia. Pool B is us, the United States, greatest country in the world, Mexico, Italy, Great Britain, and Brazil. Somebody asked me yesterday, would what's going on in the Middle East affect us in any dollars? I don't think so.
I don't think it will.
The first Pool A is in San Juan. Pool B, which is one we're in, is in Houston. Pool C will be in Tokyo, Japan, Australia, Korea, Czechia, and Chinese Taipei. Pool D will be played in Miami, Florida, Venezuela, Dominican Republic, the Netherlands, Israel, and Nicaragua. Israel will continue to field a team. There's questions whether they would or not. They will, and they are. So pool play starts today. Chinese Taipei takes on Australia.
At 10 o'clock tonight.
Yeah, yeah. We don't play till 8 o'clock on Friday night
Friday
against Brazil. Yeah. So then we play Great Britain on Saturday. Then we're off on Sunday. Then we play on Monday against Mexico at 10 o'clock that night. And then you get into, let's see, we play Italy on the 10th. And United States at that point, we get into the quarterfinals, finals, semis, and the championship. So there you go. That's the World Baseball Classic Championship. We played in Miami, Florida at Lone Depot Park. So it's going to be on our soil. And so the Pool B will play the winner of Pool A. And then the Pool C and D will play each other in the semis and the championship. So there you go. That'll be on March 17th, which is not that far away. So it's a condensed, a lot of baseball in a short period of time.
It is a lot. It is, really is.
Yep.
And, which is great. I mean, fans ought to love that.
Checking the numbers on Evan Carter, batting 167. He went 0 for 2 day before yesterday. They had a day off yesterday, so the Rangers back in action today. So, again, how much stock do you put into spring training with averages? If you're tearing the cover off the ball, is that good? If you're struggling, is that, I mean, how much do you play into that?
So right now, you don't worry about it too much. In a couple of weeks, I say a couple of weeks. In about a week or so, they're going to have to start looking at it. Yeah, they better be coming around a little bit by then. Not necessarily the average, but just how they're hitting the ball.
Yep.
You know, is he barreling up? You know, things like that. Because that will turn into hits if you keep doing it.
Coming up, Jason Witten's son makes his announcement where he's going to play football at. One son's is playing at Rice, and the other one, Cooper, makes his intentions known, and we'll let you know where he's playing. And so that'll be coming up. We'll talk about that. Got some more. Got some NASCAR. Got some college basketball. The March Madness has started. It's going to be crazy. It's anybody's tournament.
It is.
I'm going to say, I will go on record and say Duke and Michigan will be up here. You take another 8 or 10 teams, put them in the bag, shake them up. I mean, it's going to be that even, Steven. A lot of parity, which is going to be exciting.
Yeah.
But I think Duke and Michigan are above everybody else, a cut above everybody else, but they can falter like the rest of them. But I just think there's probably 10 or 12 teams that can win this thing.
I'm not even going to – I don't even think I'm going to fill out a bracket this year. I don't think I know enough about
Oh, really?
I mean, like you said, too much parity.
Yeah.
I don't think I would be able to pick half the winners.
We'll pick one. We'll get you over one day.
Okay, we'll pick it.
We'll
do
pick it by colors.
Yeah, we'll
or
do something.
nicknames.
We'll do something.
I do better.
Now, what's that team that's a Miami team? Is
The
it
Red Hawks?
Yeah, they're undefeated.
30-0.
Yeah.
Miami of Ohio. Yeah, the
Yeah.
Red Hawks. They're 30-0. when I do it, I mean, I usually do a goofy one. I mean, I do a serious one.
Yeah.
I'll do one on nicknames. I'll do one on colors.
Yeah.
Well, this school's red and black. They'll beat the blue and gold team. And I do better with those. So I sit down and actually try and do a serious look at it.
Yeah.
Just being stupid and go, oh, okay, the nickname, the Wolves will claw the Pelicans. Okay, and that's what I go with. And I do better with those than if I do actually sit down and go, okay, now,
Yeah.
what's the strength of schedule and all this, they've too much
Yeah. If you think
too
about
much
all
numbers.
that,
Yeah, you just overthink things.
how they
So,
played against that team in the regular
Yeah.
season and all that. Yeah.
Yeah,
I know.
I get into all that. It's like, nah, just go nicknames. So,
Yeah. If the times that I put too much thought in it's when I've done the worst. I'll
Oh,
just
yeah.
say that.
Yep.
So
And
yeah.
you have some really interesting nicknames out there too.
Oh yeah.
So
you
some of
do.
these schools. But
Chanticleers or whatever.
Chanticleers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. The New Mexico Lobos. The
Yeah.
Idaho Vandals.
Yeah.
Some of these schools, I don't think we'll get in the tournament, but that's
Yeah.
so. I always like the fact that the Buccaneers, the Pirates, in the middle of the mountains. Mm-hmm. Even when I did their games, I thought that's interesting.
That is.
Because back when I did their play-by-play, they had a big ship, and had they rolled up the door at the dome and rolled this pirate ship in on the turf. And I'm thinking, we have Buccaneers and a pirate ship in the middle of the mountains.
Yeah.
I don't know who came up with it, but it's
Yeah.
interesting. the
Yeah, it
Buccaneers.
is. It is.
So yep, we'll do that. March Madness. So anyway, the tournaments started last night, first round, and some of the NCAA tournaments trying to get a conference champ and get ready for March Madness. So I want to ask you about the girl down in Tennessee. See what you think about this.
Okay.
Excuse me. Her name is Kaya Wynn.
Mm-hmm.
She's a senior. Mm-hmm. So
Redshirt senior, 5-year senior.
5-year senior.
Yeah.
So
Played her whole career at UT.
yep, was out all last year with Achilles tendon injury.
Mm-hmm.
So senior day, she don't go out on the floor. She don't call her out. She don't let her play. So she quits.
Yeah, she was going to put her in like the last 15 seconds of the game or
Yeah,
something.
she said no.
No.
Not doing it. So she
Yeah,
quit.
Yeah.
So 2 schools of thought. She got snubbed by Caldwell.
Mm-hmm.
But then I'm thinking, all right, Caldwell's under the gun. She's lost
She is really under the
9
gun.
out of the last 11, including 6 straight. So I'm thinking you're playing Vanderbilt at home. You're trying to get some mojos. I'm going to put my best horses out there right out of the chute and establish. Because another senior didn't play either. You had another one out there, Jersey Wolfenbarger didn't play either. She played in 18 games this season. Caldwell didn't start her either. She said, and I get it. If I'm in her shoes and the heat's on, I want my best 5 out there to kind of set the tone of the ball game.
Yeah.
Then I look at Wynn, the girl, thinking, okay, why did you quit now?
Yeah.
All the way through the season, all the
Yeah.
games. You're right on the edge of the SEC tournament. They play tomorrow against the winner of Alabama, Missouri for the Lady Vols. And she quits and walks away from the team. Is she selfish?
I can kind of see a little bit of both sides.
I can too.
I can. When I read the story, I was just like, I just don't know how I feel about that. I mean, you got to try to win the game because you're fighting for your life right now. I
Yeah.
mean, Kim Caldwell really is.
It's a performance-based business.
There was an article I read, is it a couple weeks ago now, and somebody wrote an article and released it that she had been fired. And I was reading this article thinking, what? I can't believe they fired her. It was false, but but somebody actually submitted an article out that was out on the internet saying she'd been fired.
Yeah.
So, and I can't say that I was totally shocked. So, I get both sides of that argument though with both of them. Okay, put her in before 15 seconds left to go. I mean, let her play a couple minutes at least, But especially, I don't remember what the score of the game was though. Do you remember what the
I
score
do.
of the game was?
I think I do have it right here, as a matter of
Okay.
fact. They got beat by 10.
Okay.
87-77 by Vanderbilt.
Yeah, so let her play. If you're down by 10, a couple minutes to go, probably not gonna win the game.
Stick her in.
Yeah, stick her in.
But would you quit the team?
No, I wouldn't quit the team.
That's a disservice. I think it's
I wouldn't.
selfish.
I wouldn't
and
quit the team.
disservice
yeah,
to the team. I see it happen all the time.
Yeah, I understand how she feels, but I wouldn't quit the team.
No.
So.
I mean, you rode the horse this far, ride it.
Yeah.
It'll be over in 2 weeks.
Yeah, you've been there 5 years almost.
Yeah.
Just continue out for that 5th year.
You'll be there.
You're done.
2 more weeks. I mean, they may get beat tomorrow night. SEC, they may not even make it to the tournament. I don't know.
Right. Who knows?
Who knows? But I think I would have hung in there for another couple of weeks. I mean, I've come this far, 5 years.
Yeah.
But she did. She walked away, and it's been a big. I mean, here we are talking about it. It's been a big distraction for an already team that's got a lot of distractions.
Yeah.
So, and I read that they were, what if all the girls leave us? Well, go get new ones.
New ones.
Get ones want to play.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it can't be that bad. Now, okay, they've struggled, but if you get down and see the facilities, I went there last year in the summertime with Elizabethton's girls team. They actually played inside the Lady Vol workout facility, which is primo. I mean, they get the best of the best. All these athletes do these big schools. They get a good training table. They get what they want. And so it can't be that bad down at the UT. So, and, we're not there every day. I'm not there every day.
Right.
I don't know if it's
Right.
Caldwell. I don't know if it's the girls. It's got to be a little bit of both. When you have girls that miss practice, missed warm-ups, showed up late for warm-ups on game day. When you played baseball at Tennessee High, on game day, what was your responsibility? To be where?
To be there at the field.
At the proper time.
Yes.
So when you have players showing up late for warm-ups, that ain't the coach. So,
You know what our coach was in high school, and you know how big a baseball field is. For every minute you were late, you ran a lap around the field.
there you go. We did too. We called them wind sprints. Right field foul line, left field foul line.
We had to run a lap.
A whole lap
A
around.
whole lap.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we had to run a lap. I saw guys literally, and I actually did it once. Ran the whole time we were practicing.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's different. That gets your attention. But anyway, so that's, you see both sides. I do too, but I tend to lean towards, I wouldn't quit the team. You don't quit.
No.
You don't quit on your teammates.
No, you don't.
Sorry, whether it's Miss Wynn or whoever. I'm not picking on her, but in the scheme of a team sport, you don't quit your teammates.
Right.
It's just kind of an unspoken law. You
Right.
band of brothers or band of sisters, whatever. You don't
Right.
quit. You ride it out.
So maybe that is indication that Kim Caldwell was right when she said she had a team that would quit.
What
she
she
said,
said.
she called them out. She said, "I got a team of quitters
I got the quote right here.
because
After
they did
South Carolina,
they did quit."
we had a lot of quit in us tonight when we're not comfortable and things don't go our way. Whew. I have a team that'll just quit on you, and you can't do that in big games. End quote. She said that after getting beat by South Carolina.
Yeah.
So, and everybody compares it to Summit. Okay.
Well.
Compare, but Summit's the barometer. But let's go, in fairness to her, let me just tell you a disclaimer, I'm a big fan of Kim Caldwell. So, I'm going to defend her until she can't be defended anymore. And I don't think that's going to happen for me because I played it, I coached it 1 year, so I know a little bit what I'm talking about. But if you're going to compare her to somebody, let's compare her to Kelly Harper and Holly Warlick, the ones that came after Summit. Summit is Summit. John Wooden is John Wooden. Nick Saban's Nick Saban. That's how it is. It ain't going to change.
Right.
Urban Meyer's Urban Meyer. They are the.
Yeah.
But if you're going to fairly compare her compared to the ones that came after Summit, and
Right.
where were they in their second year? Where were they in their third year? Or
Yeah.
she's in her second year. That's the way I would look at it. But
Yeah.
again, I'm a fan of Kim Caldwell, so I think she can coach. Everybody says she's over her head. You played UConn, who's ran the table, they're undefeated, so it's a pretty good team.
Yeah.
You played South Carolina, got beat the worst, 43-point loss, worst in program history.
Yeah.
But South Carolina, like Lady Gamecocks, are a pretty good
They're a
team.
good team.
And this is a team only in their second year in the Caldwell. So
Yeah.
next year, if you're like this, okay, then we'll talk. But second year out,
Yeah, and give her a chance to have her own recruits too, because she's still playing with Kelly Harper's team.
some of them.
Some of 'em,
Some
yeah.
of them, some of them she brought in.
Yeah, some of them she did,
Yeah.
but some of them are not.
Yeah. So there you go.
Yeah.
Anything in baseball? Anything else?
Just teams are starting to whittle down their number of players in camp. We got guys that are non-roster invitees that trying to make a team. Some pretty big names. Craig Kimbrell's on that list.
Really?
Yeah, for the Mets. He's out there trying to make the team. Nathaniel Lowe is like pushing the Reds. I mean, he's going to make it very difficult for them to leave him off the roster. And so I think every team's got some serious decisions to make when it comes to that. That last player you have to get rid of, man, that's always tough. And they've already made some preliminary cuts. Every team has, and they're going to continue to do that until they get on the plane, I guess.
And head north?
Yeah.
Yep. It's interesting. It's an exciting time because I think spring training's too long because they're going to
is.
play for another couple of weeks.
Yeah, it is.
Let's
It's a little too long.
let's get them out there on the field. Let's roll.
Yeah.
Play when it counts.
Yeah, players would say that too.
Yeah, they're ready to go. Because the more you play exhibition, it's obvious the better chance you can get hurt.
Yeah, that's
50-50
right.
chance you get hurt. So.
That's right.
So what happens in these World Baseball Classics? Somebody gets hurt, and you're the owner of the team, and now they're on the shelf for an extended period of time because they got hurt over there playing.
Hopefully, your insurance policy will cover
Yeah,
cover their payroll.
but it doesn't cover them.
No,
But
it
you
doesn't.
have to go out
It
and find a
doesn't. You have
player.
to find a player.
Yeah, he can
You
be
do.
hurt. He's still going to get paid.
Yeah,
And it's not out of your pocketbook if you're the owner,
yeah,
because the insurance liability covers it. Put him
Yeah.
down a player
yeah.
like Profar. I mean, the guy's a moron, so now he's out, and they got to
Yeah.
go find a player.
Yeah,
They
and
have to.
And I'm with Andrew. They ought to reach out to Andrew McCutcheon. That's who I would. I mean, they're going to get the same production out of him if they would prefer, I would think.
Why would you not?
Yeah.
Are you hungry?
I'm hungry, yes, sir.
There's nobody there right now. Be a good time to run over and get
It
something.
would.
Because they come in waves there. I
That's
can tell
right,
you that.
they do.
You sit there, there's nobody, and all of a sudden they're lined out the door.
Yeah.
See you next week.
Yes, sir.
Good man right there. Mr. Baseball, Greg Salyer. We'll take a break. Got more sports coming up. Don't go away. We'll talk some college hoops right after this.
Great sponsors here on the Tom Miller Sports Show and Cyclone Sports from Northeast Community Credit Union. Credit Sense by Savvy Money. Tell me about this.
Yeah, that's basically just a term for checking your credit score for free. It does not affect your credit score when you check it. There is no impact whatsoever. It is a soft pull. It is through our home banking. If you're a member, you can log in through your home banking and then you can check your credit score for free. You can also get specialized loan officers on there as well. You can see how your credit score is calculated. You can see how your credit score is going to be impacted if you get a loan. You can go ahead and calculate that. You can get instant access to the factors impacting your credit score, such as the payment history, credit usage, all of that stuff. And the best part, there are so many articles under resources for saving money, for your future, for retirement, for planning. I mean, there are so many articles, short articles. If you have any questions about how to improve your credit score, it's on there. And this is just a wonderful feature. It is free. There is no charge whatsoever. So take advantage of that if you're a member with us.
BeMyCU.org. That's where you want to go. That's the starting point. Go from there to find out more about Credit Sense by Savvy Money from Northeast Community Credit Union, one of our great sponsors here on the Tom Lewis Sports Show and Cyclone Sports.
Insurance. How can you help us with auto insurance?
Well, one of the things Horace Mann was started for, Tom, back in 1945 was to provide auto insurance for educators. They came up with the idea that if we could put a group of school teachers together in one company, their cars would sit in a parking lot for 10, 12 hours a day. Friday and Saturday nights, they're home grading papers. They're all college educated. They have a tendency to be better drivers because they set an example for their students. And knowing all those things, we'd probably have less claims. And so we're able to offer better insurance rates because of that.
And so, if you're a teacher, an educator, you want to come here and get a quote because of that, your quotes and your rates are typically better than other folks, right?
That's right. And we also do a couple other things for educators. If they were to get into an accident while they're on school business, we don't have a deductible on that, Tom. They won't have to pay a deductible. If somebody vandalizes their car while it's on school property, they don't pay a deductible for that. If they get into an accident on school property, we waive the deductible. If they get into an accident with another Horace Mann agent or a Horace Mann client, they're going to not have to pay a deductible also.
It's good stuff. So if you need more information, go to social media or give him a call. How can we get a hold of you and find out more?
Yeah, you can just call me here at the office at 543-0059 or go to horacemann.com on the internet, and you'll be able to find our office here.
There you go. One of our great sponsors here on the Tom Douglas Sports Show and Cyclone Sports, the good folks right here at Rick Walters Horace Mann Insurance. And back at the Tom Douglas Sports Show. Thanks for being with us. We are live here again at Chick-fil-A in Johnson City on a Wednesday. Tomorrow will be Big John's closeouts, and then Friday we'll end the week at Food City in Gray on a Food City Friday. All right, so the college basketball carousel's already started. We had a firing overnight. John Pelfrey, Tennessee Tech, let go. after his 7th straight losing season. I guess that would be, yeah, that's probably long enough. Failing to qualify for the Ohio Valley Conference Tournament, too. Pelfrey record 79 wins and 138 losses in 7 years, 13 and 18 this year. They've not been to the tournament since, let's see, I read that. They've not been since 2018, so they've not been there for 8 years. So Tennessee Tech fires their coach, John Pelfrey, so he's gone. Tennessee wins last night without Ament. The Volunteers with a big win last night, 78 to 69, or 78 to 59. The Vols win the game last night, so Tennessee, Acapar, and Estrella led them last night for the Volunteers. So congratulations, Tennessee. They'll come home and wrap things up this weekend before they start the SEC tournament, which will be in Nashville starting on the 15th. So who starts today? The Big South tournament here in Johnson City. A lot of the teams are out here buzzing around in buses. Johnson City first round today. The A-Sun in Jacksonville, Florida. The Horizon League, Indianapolis starts their tournament today. The Northeast tournament, or Northeast Conference rather. The Ohio Valley Conference, the Summit League, and the Sun Belt. The Ohio Valley will be in Evansville, Indiana. The Summit League's in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and the Sun Belt Conference tournament's being held in Pensacola. And so that's today. The Patriot League and Sun Belt also going on today. So that's how things go with college basketball right now. And so that's all the other ones start next week. ACC will be in Charlotte the 10th to the 14th. The Big Ten will be March the 10th to the 15th in Chicago. And the SEC will be March 11th to the 15th in Nashville for the women's tournament starting today. But the men's tournament will be next week in, as we said, in Nashville for the SEC tournament, the Bridgestone Arena. All right, college football. It's already started. 24-team college football playoff field. Tennessee coach Josh Heupel and Georgia coach Kirby Smart have endorsed it, so we want to have a 24-team college football playoff field. Don't be surprised if more SEC coaches advocate for the number over the next year, with the 9-game conference schedule beginning in 2026. The math inside the SEC is about to change, and so is the margin for error. It's going to get real tight real quick. So the SEC now joining the rest of the Power Four and playing 9 conference games, a format the Big Ten and Big 12 have long been used to, and one the ACC is also switching to. So there you go. So they're going to go to 9-game conference, which changes everything. And so now they want a 9-game schedule, means a 9-game SEC schedule has to land somewhere, potentially on a few of the league's stronger teams. And so they're all going to go to 9 games. Here's the issue coaches likely see coming. The playoff selection committee still leans heavily on the loss column. It can be dressed up with a resume talk and whatever advanced metrics or those in the room they want to use. But at the end of the day, 10-2 looks better than 9-3. Yeah, they're right. In a 12-team field, that can be the difference between making the playoffs or not. From a coach's perspective, a 24-team playoff that Heupel and Kirby Smart are endorsing is insurance against that new reality that you're good, but you're not good enough to get in. So 24 teams obviously broadens the field, and so the talk has started amongst the SEC coaches to expand it to a 24-team college football playoff. We'll see if that comes to fruition, but they're talking it. Congratulations to Brian Rickard. He's been on the show. Coach of the Year, the bowling Coach of the Year in the Appalachian Athletic Conference. Reached as high as the #1 ranking in the NAIA this season, placed second at the SSAC Championships. So right now the Milligan women's bowling team #2 in the country. How about that? It's awesome. Milligan's athletics are just unbelievably good. They're getting ready to send 24 swimmers to the NAIA National Championships in Elkhart, Indiana, coming up. And so both squads sending 12 swimmers to qualify to race at the event. So congratulations to the Milligan swimmers. And so they're heading off, or they've been headed off to Elkhart for the NAIA National Swimming Championships. So there you go. Tom Taylor Sports Show, we are live. We're on the road. We're at Chick-fil-A in Johnson City on this Wednesday, March the 4th. And so you look at some things coming up from collinsandcompany.info. They've got A couple of auctions we're going to tell you about. Let's go back to college football for just a second. We told you earlier in the show, Cooper Witten, top-rated linebacker in the 2027 class and son of former Dallas Cowboy great out of Elizabethton, Jason Witten, has announced he will play football at Oklahoma, where his dad's the tight ends coach. There you go. He had visited Tennessee, Texas A&M, and Georgia, and ended up going where dad's coaching. So Cooper Witten, his brother, plays for Rice, and so this will put Cooper in with dad at Oklahoma as a linebacker. So top-rated linebacker in the 2027 class. So Jason Witten's son, younger son, Cooper, going to be going to Oklahoma. His older brother, CJ, signed to play at Rice for the Owls back in 2025. So congratulations to Cooper Witten. They said he's going to play football for the Oklahoma Sooners and Coach Brent Venables. All right, top 25 college basketball from last night. 4 upsets. Who was the biggest one? 9th-ranked Nebraska goes down by 20. UCLA beat them. Nebraska's struggling, to say the least. Also, number 10, Texas Tech Red Raiders lose by 8. Alabama lost to Georgia. Georgia beat the 10th-ranked Crimson Tide by 10, 98-88. And 10th-ranked Texas Tech Red Raiders are having a rough time. Red Raiders lose again. They lose by 8 to Texas Christian. Other winners last night, we told you, 20th-ranked Tennessee with a 19-point win over South Carolina. 19th-ranked Miami of Ohio, 30-0. They win by 2 over Toledo, 74-72. 17th-ranked North Carolina Tar Heels win by 4 over Clemson. 18th-ranked St. John's with a 3-point win over Georgetown. 13th-ranked Virginia, the Cavaliers, with a 5-point win over Wake Forest. Also last night, 5th-ranked Florida. Keep an eye on them, folks. They can play. They beat Mississippi State by 34 last night. Now, Mississippi State's not a barn burner, but still, a 34-point win in the SEC is a big deal. 5th-ranked Florida did that last night in Gainesville. 24th-ranked Vanderbilt wins over Mississippi State in overtime by 3. Kansas got knocked off again. They continue to slip. Arizona State beat 14th-ranked Kansas by 10. And we told you UCLA got Nebraska, the 9th-ranked team in the country, by 20, 72-52. Estrella and Acaparo, as we told you, Estrella 22, Acapar 20. Tennessee, ending a 2-game losing streak, beat South Carolina in Columbia on the road. And so Ament was out, and so they picked up the slack and did it well. And so Tennessee will host number 24 Vanderbilt on Saturday to end the regular season at the Food City Center in Knoxville. Tonight, top 25 college basketball, you have number 7 Houston, the Cougars hosting the Baylor Bears. Number 15 Purdue travels to Northwestern tonight. Number 25 St. Louis home to Loyola of Chicago. Number 22 Miami, the Hurricanes will be on the road at SMU. And 20th ranked Arkansas will host the Texas Longhorns tonight in men's top 25 college basketball. A quick break. We'll be right back after this. You're listening to the Tom Taylor Sports Show on the road to Chick-fil-A in Johnson City. Back after this from Brumman Sports Show.
Brumman Sports Shop in downtown Elizabeth with your favorite school's T-shirts, polos, or hoodies. They can put your school, church, or company's logo on lots of different styles of hats, including Nike and Richardson and now Travis Matthew. Windbreakers, sublimated shirts, pullovers, koozies. They can order for any area school and your favorite team. Dry fit sleeveless hoodies, Nike dry fit T-shirts, women's and toddler sizes. You can order any uniform for any sport, including the pants or shorts from Brumman Sports Shop. And they always have a clearance rack to save you money. Plaques, trophies, medals, and ribbons, and all the engraving is done in-house. And they offer hard-to-find Letterman jackets of your favorite school for guys, ladies, and now elementary and middle school athletes too. And they offer all the different sports patches as well. Brumman Sports Shop, downtown Elizabeth, and Facebook, Instagram, website, BrummanSportsShop.com, phone 542-2321, Brumman Sports Shop in downtown Elizabethton. Loyal. Buy local. He's up against the big boy chains. We know that. Why Big John's Closehouse? What do you feel like separates you from the chains?
Well, I think there's a number of factors I think that go into that. Number one, we're local folks. We shop with you all in other places We go to church with you. We're involved in civic organizations with you. What money you spend here stays here. You know, it goes to support the payroll and, of course, local taxes. As far as that goes, it also supports a lot of nonprofits as well as sports teams, little leagues, softball, all kind of different things we try to support. We support all the high schools, both city and county, you know, either through, fence signs or gymnasium signs or whatever with yearbooks and the whole bit. So, you know, what you're spending local is staying local. And also we believe, customer service. I came up through the Patey Lumber Company ranks from many years ago. 1977 is when I started. And if you didn't get up and wait on people, or you didn't speak to people, or you didn't try to help people, you wouldn't go to stick around very long. So you learned, that it was important, not only to try to just ask people, but to listen, find out what they're trying to do, find out ways that you can help them as far as that goes. And so all that's very important to us.
There you go, folks. Be loyal, buy local, support them. Big John's Closeouts here in downtown Elizabeth with hammer high prices. Great sponsor of the Tom Douglas Sports Show and Elizabethton Cyclone Sports. Big John's Closeouts.
Before we get out here, let's run down again the regional championships tonight in girls 4A basketball. It'll be Morristown East and Sevier County. Playing that one at Sevier County tonight. Bearden will take on Farragut. That'll be at Bearden High School. That's 4A girls. 3A girls, Daniel Boone and Greenville at Granger High School. Cobb County and Northview Academy will play that one at Clinton High School tonight. In the sectional championship, or regional championship, I should say, for the 3A girls. In the 2A tonight, you have Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg-Pittman squaring off at Gatlinburg-Pittman High School. And then at Tellico Plains, it'll be McMinn Central and Kingston tonight. In girls regional championship basketball. Then in single A, being played at Happy Valley, Unaka and North Green at 7 o'clock tonight. Coalfield and Oneida's on the other side of the bracket, so that's your local high school girls teams tonight. Unaka and North Green playing each other at Happy Valley High School, starting at 7 o'clock tonight. And the other, of course, is Daniel Boone and Daniel Boone and Greenville, rather. Other side of that bracket is Cobb County Northview Academy, so that's a really interesting bracket. And so they'll play those games. Everything plays tonight at 7 for the guys, and for the girls. The guys will be tomorrow night, so we'll tell you more about that tomorrow. Plus the results of tonight's games. Should be some dandies. That Hampton ball game, and Unaka's going to be a barn burner. I tell you, not Unaka North Green will be a barn burner coming up here tonight at Happy Valley High School. All right, let's wrap it up. We always dedicate our show to the man hung on the cross, and today certainly no different. And the verse of the day is today. Out of Matthew 11:28 says, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." We added, "Thank you, Lord Jesus, and when we are just wore down with the things of life, you want us to bring them to you, leave them with you, and you'll give us rest. Thank you for loving us that much." Verse of the day is at Matthew 11:28. Good way to end the show. Again, appreciate you being with us, and our guest, Andrew Smith, from the Johnson City Press, Kingsport Times News, and Greg Salyer, Mr. Baseball. Back with you tomorrow. We'll be live at Big John's Closehouse tomorrow, getting ready for spring. Deck stains and different things we'll be talking about. We'll be there tomorrow. Then Friday we'll wrap it up the week and kick off the weekend at Food City and Gray. So until we rejoin you tomorrow, we'll say thanks for watching show number 2,456 from Chick-fil-A in Johnson City. We'll always tell you as we wrap up the show, bloom where you're planted and win or lose, big at sport. Thanks for watching again, show number 2,456 from Chick-fil-A on People Street